Hold on to your vinyl. It's Prog Hat.
Hello, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video. I wanted to do something different in this video, and I kind of thought about it, or you would say ponder about it for a little while. And I said, I always wanted to make a video where I talk about one of my favorite songs. I have seen videos like that, and I enjoy them. I enjoy hearing people talk about a favorite song. How does it affect them? They still listen to it to this day. So that's what this video is about. That I'm going to talk about one of my favorite Van Halen songs. I've been a Van Halen fan and still am a fan. They're one of my favorite groups. They've had a big influence in my life, sometimes my personality. One of my favorite groups, I'm a big fan of Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace, the guitar maestro. No one could sound like him or duplicate him. That's just my opinion. No, I'm not trying to stir the pot. But yeah, so I wanted to take a shot at this and talk about one of my favorite Van Halen songs that never even got played on the radio. And I'm also surprised that it never even was released as a single. Is it Unchained? Or Hear About It Later or Mean Street from Fair Warning? No. Is it Pretty Woman, Secrets, or Where Have All the Good Times Gone from Diver Down? No. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. Those are great songs, too. Or is it Jump, Drop Dead Legs, or the sizzling Hot for Teacher song, which I love that video, from 1984? No, it isn't. One of my favorite and all-time favorites, every time I hear this song, I reminisce. I think of when I was young. It's from Women and Children First, and it's the last song on the album called In a Simple Rhyme from this album here. One of my all-time favorite Van Halen songs, In a Simple Rhyme. Now, I will leave a link to a video where you can go listen to it if I remember. As I mentioned, the song was never played on the radio. Some things that were interesting that I learned about it was that Eddie Van Halen played a 12-string Rickenbacker on the song, and he had more of an idea of having a longer or acoustic beginning, but the story says that he didn't want to be compared to or sound like if he was copying or doing anything like a Led Zeppelin song. The song is a super song. I know we say that about a lot of songs, but to me it's one of their super songs. It's a very underrated song, and it's very well constructed. And it really tells a story. I love the lyrics. I love the aggression and the hard bass playing and Michael Anthony. I love the vocal job that David Lee Roth gives it. I love the swinging drums of Alex Van Halen, who, in my opinion, is a very underrated drummer. He is one of rock and roll's best drummers. And of course, the explosive, volcano-sounding eruption guitar licks from Mr. Edward Van Halen. I love those guitar solos in that song. Also, the breakdown is so timeless. It's a song that I always have to go back and listen to it. Whether I'm down or so mood, listening to some Van Halen songs like that one brings me peace and puts me in a better mood. I think it's in my opinion, that song on Women and Children First makes the album stronger too, along with all the other classic songs on there. What do we have? Like And the Cradle Will Rock, Everybody Wants Some, Fools, Take Your Whiskey Home, Could This Be Magic? I mean, that song just says at the end, this is a great closure to the whole album. So I think that song gives it some balance, because you had rock, you had blues, you had little jazziness to some of the songs. You had some acoustic guitar playing, and I've always thought that Edward Van Halen was a great acoustic guitar player. Like I mentioned, this song has great lyrical composition. I love the lyrics in the song. It's very poetic. And so let me just read one of my favorite. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm not going to show the mechanics of the song or do anything like that. I just want to talk about the song. And one of my favorite verses in that song was Birds Against an Ice. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. She made her mountains sing, birds against an icy sky. And I heard bells ringing. I think I heard an angel sigh. And she said, and those great harmonies that the song has, really angel-like harmonies to that song. It just makes it all the more like I love it. What else did my notes say that I wanted to share with you good folks out there? I like that the song is like a coming of age song about love, or being in love, or first time in love. Now, I'm not going to share a lot of personal things about myself, other than when I think about that song, I think about my first kiss with a girl, and then the first heartbreaks. And so, yeah, those are rough, but you get through them. You know how you get through them? You play some Van Halen music, in my opinion, and you get through those hard times. That's how I do it, baby. Woo! I got to throw that in there. But yeah, and so I like that song has that poeticness to it. It's like, sit down, let me tell you about my love life. Let me tell you about some heartaches. That's what I like about songs. They bring us back to remind us something that we need to hear again. And, love is tough. Love is hard. But you know what? Get yourself up. There's somebody out there for each and one of us, every one of us, So, or something to that effect. And like I said, the song just keeps me coming back to it. And one thing, it is one of Van Halen's best ballads. I think it's a great ballad, a song. Too bad it was never released as a single. I would love to have a copy of it as a 45 so I could just keep playing that one. But anyway, folks, that's this video. I thought I'd try this out, see how it goes, see what kind of responses or how many views. You never know. Is that going to stop me? No, I'll just click and record the next video. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, folks. And I want to say thank you to all the recent new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate your love and support. We'll talk to you again. Take care.